Classification is the process of categorizing or labeling items, data, or instances into predefined classes or categories based on their characteristics, attributes, or features. The goal of classification is to assign each item to the correct category or class, allowing for effective organization, analysis, and decision making. Just as an example, and here I'm going to use images, but bear with me. Here you can see a few images. If I ask you to classify them, you would probably do something like this. These are the dogs on the left, and these are the birds on the right. In the case of the OpenAI API, we're dealing primarily with text classification. So, for example, a task that you could use it for would be for email spam classification. The classes may be spam and non spam. To be able to perform this classification, a set of features or attributes is used to describe the items. For example, if an email contained information on a Nigerian prince, that would directly go to spam. Oh, and as a side note, if you want to learn more about classification, which is one of the types of algorithms in machine learning, I have a course that I built specifically for this purpose. It's called Machine Learning with Python Practical Application, where I explain to you the different algorithms that are available when you're working with Python and machine learning. Classification is used for many purposes, for example, sentiment analysis, spam detection, or image recognition. But as I mentioned, the OpenAI practical application that I'm talking about now deals with text. Let me show you with a demo. Here's the sample that I have prepared. It's called text classification. Just like the other samples, it assumes you have the OpenAI library, it imports it, gets a key, and defines a function to make a request. This function only receives the prompt. I'll execute those, and I'll get to this. This is a list of customer feedback messages. There's all kinds of messages. For example, I absolutely love the product, and I had a horrible experience. Those are two very different messages. In this case, what I'm going to ask the GPT model is to classify the following customer feedback into positive, neutral, or negative sentiment. Yes, this is similar to sentiment analysis, which is one of the other upcoming demos. But bear with me for just 1 second. Here, I'm telling it which are the classes that it's going to divide the messages in, which is what the model is going to do. And just like that, the GPT model was able to classify these messages into these three classes. As I mentioned before, imagine how much coding you would have to do to perform something like this without a GPT model. But in this case, with the OpenAI API, it's just a few lines of code.